to touch on quick is general motivation. When marriages are strained, finances just are stretched to their limit, your nerves are at their end because you're sleep deprived. These are constants almost in our community, and we have a lot of single parents that are homeschooling and trying to run businesses, um, and it's a lot of work. And what do you have to say just to our parents who just kind of feel like, I'm tired. I don't know if I can even motivate myself or get motivated to build up any confidence.
Mm. That's I think, I recently went through a kind of a tough time. I mentioned I came back from Japan in
Mm,
2015. When you're aged in your 50s, no one will hire you. I
yeah.
was putting junk in the back of a truck. I was working for $10 an hour, multiple jobs trying to make it. A year ago, I finally got a job within my career field as a training person.
Mm,
Finally had a good job, and I thought I was there. And just going forward, and just a few weeks ago, I mean, literally the end of well, about 6 weeks ago now, just the end of March, early April, last of March, getting ready to go to a regular meeting. My operations manager pulled me and he goes, "Hey, come before your training meeting. Why don't you pop into the conference room real quick? We're gonna go over some payroll stuff with you." And the girl from HR was there. I call her the Grim Reaper because I know exactly what's going to happen.
mm,
Steve, thanks for all your help this last year. We're making some changes in the corporation. We've eliminated your position. Good luck to you.
oh,
And it was that moment of, oh no. So I shared this, and some people are like, oh, what a great opportunity. Isn't that wonderful? Oh,
mm,
so much in front of you. The glass is half full kind of people. The,
right.
the positive people that make you go insane.
I know sometimes. No, don't tell me
It's
that.
a great opportunity. Look, I'm not going back to working on a garbage truck for $10 an hour. It's but sometimes being over positive, and then we want to say is get realistic. We got to get real.
Yeah.
But here's what's interesting: the glass is half empty, the glass is half full. Both are real statements,
Yes. So
and
true.
our mindset to how we look at things is key. And that's what we'll talk about getting real. We already talked about the R: take responsibility, admit there's a solution. When you
Mm-hmm.
do that, you can unleash your creativity. You get freedom. Hopeless turns into hopeful. Hey, wait, there's an answer, and I have the answer. Wait, I can do this. E was expect failure. We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting the failures. And we're using those failures like the baby does to get stronger, to get better, to get smarter.
Mm-hmm.
REA is about attitude. And that's
Mm.
where we practice that positive, proactive positivity. It's our attitude toward our situation in life. How we look at everything is about attitude. Do we have a positive outlook? Doesn't mean we're not realistic. And look, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for me in my situation, okay, the reality is I've got to get a job.
Right.
But what's the attitude I should have? I'm grateful for the skill sets I have. I'm grateful for the opportunity. As I have that positive attitude, now I'm open to more opportunity because I'm growing forward, not backwards. I'm not getting into myself and feeling bad. If you're
Right.
parenting a special needs kids or even a regular child and things don't look good, how's your attitude? Where's your gratefulness? Are you
Right.
focusing on those wonderful things?
Mm.
Because with the right attitude, life changes for you.
So true.
And
Yes.
looking at the positive things around you, there's an old story. I don't know if you've heard the story of Acres of Diamonds, and I'll give you this super brief.
Mm. Mm-mm.
It's a great story, and a guy named Earl Knight, a pastor, told it many, many years ago to raise money for a school he built. But
Mm.
basically, there was a guy in South Africa, and he heard the story of diamonds, and he wanted to get out there and make his own way and make millions and millions of dollars off diamonds. And
Mm.
he went out and he said, "You know what? I'm going to sell all my land and search the world for diamonds." And off he went and ended up poor and desolate and ended up killing himself in the ocean somewhere. But at the
Mm.
same time, the guy who bought his land one day was out walking around and found this cool looking rock, didn't know what it was, and put it in the mantle. And a priest came by one day and he says, "Hey, what's that? Where'd you get it?" He goes, "I don't know. I just found it out there." And he goes, "You know what that is?" He goes, "Nope, never seen it before." He goes, "It's a diamond. Where'd it come from?" "Oh, I got tons of these things out in my backyard." And the man who sold the farm was literally sitting on acres of diamonds, but because he didn't know what to look for,
Mm,
have the attitude of learning, of
right.
because his attitude wasn't set. He looked everywhere else except where he was sitting. And
Mm,
that is a true story because that land ended up being one of the richest diamond mines in South Africa.
wow.
But the point was is that he didn't take the time, which leads us. So your attitude is everything, which leads to L, and that's lifestyle.
Mm,
What kind of lifestyle do you have? Do you have a lifestyle of learning, a lifestyle of growing, a lifestyle of gratitude? The
yes.
greatest pro athletes, they're they have a lifestyle. I'm a soccer guy. I call football. My son's a soccer player.
Mm-hmm.
Read recently, I read a story of he's a goalkeeper, so I read stories. But in one of the books I read, they talked about a young Cristiano Ronaldo who was one of the world's greatest soccer players,
Mm,
and everybody thinks he's just this special guy. But
mm,
in the book, it's just a couple sentences long. He mentioned as people were leaving practice that night and it was raining out, or that afternoon, knowing they had to come back for a second one, coach said, "Hey, you're done and you're out." As he drove by the field, he looked, and in the rain was young
mm,
Ronaldo practicing, getting it
yeah.
just right, because he had a lifestyle of getting it just right.
Mm,
And when we have a lifestyle that says we're going to make it, is our
right.
lifestyle agreeing with what we want to do? Our mission statements. We have a mission statement. Does our lifestyle match it?
Mm,
Do we have a lifestyle to learn
right.
from others? Do we have a lifestyle of showing gratitude? Is our lifestyle set
Mm-hmm.
what we want it to be?
Because what you repeat is what you automatically will do
Right.
when life gets in those moments where you are forced to react. It's what you've been practicing over and over again,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem like out of your comfort zone. It's just what you do, and that really is lifestyle.
Health, a healthy lifestyle.
Hmm.
It doesn't happen automatically.
Yes, no, it is a lot of dedication and hard work.
Yeah. But
Definitely.
if you have the right attitude, it's worth it because that becomes then normal. Like you said, it becomes the normal.
Hmm.
Then we can have confidence in saying, you know what? I'm happy with what I have because we're practicing that proactive positivity. So we go back
Right.
all the way, to every solution, there is every problem, we have a solution.
Mm-hmm. And we find contentment in those things that we are appreciating.
Yeah.
And because those are the things at the forefront of our mind instead of what isn't going well.
Because we're expecting failure. Expect failure.
Right.
We know it's going to come, so let's embrace it and let's say, hey, it's okay. It's a test. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to smile and say, I expected this to happen anyway. So now why, the question is not why did this happen, but what can I learn?
Right.
Oh, why
Yeah.
is this happening to me? No, what can I learn from this? How do I,
Mhm.
like the little baby, get stronger, get smarter, get better?
Right.
Have the right attitude in living a lifestyle. And so we basically get real with life.